Hello, my name is Michael Meyer. I am a school counselor in North Carolina. My students and I want to share with the country what we have done to give back to the community and to people in need. On September 11, 2001, I was a second-year guidance counselor. My students in 8th grade wanted to do something to give back to our wounded nation. We started a project that we thought would be a one-year event. Here we are now in 2010. The project is still going. Middle school students are learning the importance of giving back to other people and also how to run a small business, which is, of course, the American dream. We use no taxpayer money to fund this project. Every cent that we spend on the project is privately raised by the students. We want to share with you how our students have taken a small amount of sponsorship money and have turned it into a large amount of money to donate to children in hospitals. I will now turn the rest of this video over to some of my students. Thank you for your time.
Hello, my name is Steven and I'm the president of the Social Organization and Service Club at Wake Forest-Rolesville Middle School. I've been in the club for 2 years and we raise money for Duke and UNC Children's Hospital by throwing off a charity dance marathon at the end of the year.
Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Danielle, and we've just completed our 3rd year of Dance Marathon. And Dance Marathon actually originated in 2001, and since then the project has raised $116,000. We are now rising 9th graders, and so middle schoolers next year will take on this project. The $116,000 that we've raised has gone to Duke and North Carolina Children's Hospitals.
As Mr. Meyer had mentioned earlier, we get all our money from local businesses. We don't have any taxpayer sponsorships. We ask businesses to support our expenses so that we can make the profit from all the dancers. Since we run like a small business, we learn principles along that line. We learn that we can't spend what we don't have.
We go out to private businesses to get our budget. We can only spend what we have to put on the best event possible.
Middle schoolers organize this dance in a year's time. We have public relations, which publicizes the dance marathon. We have a set budget, which limits the amount of money that we spend. And among other things, we run the dance and we make sure it runs smoothly. Since 2001, Dance Marathon has only been a school event, but this past year we offered it to 4 other schools in our town.
As far as I know, we are the only middle school students that organize a charity event for the entire town.
Our goal this year for Dance Marathon 2010 was $20,000. Right now we're sitting at $18,000 and counting.
We'd love to have your support so we can raise that final $2,000. If you'd like to support us, please go to www.wfdancemarathon.com. That is www.wfdancemarathon.com. Raising this money really means a lot to everybody in the club, and just knowing that we've raised so much money for sick kids who really need our help really encourages us to make the dance bigger, and we'd really love your support to make it that much bigger.
In the past, we've met people who have been affected by us, and to see that, we see how important it is in our dedication, even though sometimes we get down and discouraged, but to see how much we affect other people's lives, it just shows us how great we could be.
Above all, SOS teaches us cooperation, citizenship, and giving back to the community, and how to be a proud American citizen.
Here we are at Shanksville, Pennsylvania, where Flight 93 crashed on 9/11. We came here and gave this memorial 2.5 years ago, coming up to Penn State from North Carolina.
This beautiful memorial was painted by art teacher Jose Cruz at Wake Forest-Rolesville Middle School. It was then signed by the students and staff at the school and proudly brought to Shanksville, Pennsylvania to be placed with other memorials from people around the country. The students brought this on their way to the Penn State Dance Marathon to play with children with cancer and also learned about the bravery that was shown that day.
As you can see, we've had a really successful event this year.
As of June 25th, we've raised $18,000, and our grand total at Wake Forest-Rolesville Middle School for 5 years is $76,500.
We came here to Pennsylvania 2.5 years ago for Penn State's Dance Marathon, which is where we got a lot of our ideas. And as Kendra and Dana said earlier, we had a lot of fun at our own Dance Marathon, but we also had to keep in mind of why we were raising this money. And Mr. Meyer, who started this 9 years ago, originally had the Dance Marathon to raise money for the people who died in 9/11, and we left a memorial here for those people. And if you guys ever do a Dance Marathon, or if you plan another fundraiser, you need to have fun, but you also need to keep in mind why you do that. We do our dance marathon for the children's hospitals, and that's why we do it. And we keep in mind why we do it, because that's the meaning of the whole dance marathon.
Thank you so much for your time. This truly is a project that we would like to spread to other children across our country. If you have any questions or would just like to make a comment, please check out our website at www.wfrsosclub.org or send us an email at information@sosclub.info. Thank you again, and I hope that we can work together to start projects like this for our students that teach both giving back to the community and learning small business skills for success in the future. Thank you.